Welcome to our education channel. In this video from class 10th ICSE Mathematics, this is semester 1. So model test paper 5 I'll explain. And chapter wise, if you want to find out the chapter wise important questions from these MCQs and covering all the syllabus, chapter wise MCQs, complete PDF files, I'm showing the links in description below. So you can go through that, you can learn from them. Right, let us see this paper now. So section A is the 16 marks, 16 questions total. First one, the order of the matrix. So order is rows and columns. Always first you should take number of rows by number of columns. This we need to apply. So is 2 rows and 3 columns. So 2 by 3. In this 1 mark questions, most of the questions we can directly just observing the question we can find out. So we need to do calculation. Second one, a shopkeeper in Lucknow sold a water cooler to the consumer in Lucknow. So same place. Okay, it's a intrastate for 16,400. If the rate of GST is 12%, then IGST. Integrated GST is asked within the same state, no? Then integrated GST is nil. So don't get confused. Within the same state, we have only central tax and state tax, CGST and IGST. There is no integrated GST. So IGST, only CGST and SGST. Sorry. So central GST and state GST only we need to calculate. That is within the state. Within the state, these two only we need to calculate. That is off of the GST. 12% no. So 6% and 6%. If it is within the same state, IGST is nil. Okay. And next one, if triangle YZX is similar to triangle FDE, then so always the two triangles diagrams you draw similarity, then you can understand clearly, because whenever two triangles are similar, corresponding sides are in same ratio. Okay, YZX. So it's a Y, Z and X. Y, Z, X. Same way you can take one more is FDE. FDE. Same position also you must keep. So F, again this right side is D and E. So corresponding sides are in same ratio. So YZ. This divided by same this side. So YZ, one of the side from this first triangle, corresponding side is FD. FD. So is equals to, and this ZX divided by DE. Corresponding sides are in same ratio. Once you see is matching or not. So here is YZ by FD is equals to XZ or ZX. Both are same. Distance from Z to X or X to Z. Divided by DE. Okay, both are same, right? So option B. Other are not, because whenever two triangles are similar, corresponding sides are in same ratio. Even instead of drawing the diagrams also, by letters we can come to know directly. So YZ is the first two letters, FD, YZ by FD, and XZ or ZX, last two letters divided by this last two, right? Matching. Next, 1 by 5 is to 1 by 2 is same as, do cross multiplication. 1 into 2 is 2 and 5. So 2 is to 5. Right. Next one, Smanav opened a recurring deposit account in a bank for 3 years. He deposited 1500 per every month, and at the time of maturity received this as interest, the amount of maturity. Maturity value we need to find out. So we know of finding the interest directly, because already maturity value formula P into N plus interest. P is the monthly deposit, N is the number of months. Monthly depositing is 1500 and number of months is 3 years. So 3 years is 36 months. We should multiply this both and add the interest. That is 4995. So by multiplication you can add this. So we'll get 58,995. Do calculation. And next one. A, B and C are the positive real numbers if A is greater than or equal to B. Positive real numbers. If A is greater than or equal to B, if anything is multiplied, the sign will not change. So same will get. AC is greater than or equal to BC. C is multiplied both the sides. Because A and ABC, 3 are the positive real numbers. So AC is greater than or equals to BC. If it is a C is a negative, then it must be sign should be changed. Okay, same number if we multiply both the sides, then sign will be not changed. If it is a positive real number, remember it. The common difference of AP 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 1, 1, 1 by 4. It's already in arithmetic progression. To find out the common difference is what? Second term minus first term. So 3 by 4 minus 1 by 2. Just 4 is LCM, 3 minus 2. So 1 by 4 is the common difference. Positive 1 by 4. Option C. Next one. Triangle ABC similar to XYZ and perimeter of ABC is to perimeter of XYZ is 5:2. Then AB by XY. So AB divided by XY. Always remember the ratio of the perimeters is equals to same as this ratio of the corresponding sides. There is no change anything. So ABC first triangle perimeter by second triangle perimeter area ratio is 5:2 no. So sides also ratio is also same 5:2. So 5 by 2 it is. It does not change because only areas we know the area of the corresponding sides. Ratio of the areas is the squares of the corresponding sides, but perimeter is not changed. What are the ratio of the perimeter? Same is exactly equal to ratio of the corresponding sides. Same 5 by 2 it is. Right. Next one. If minus x is less than or equal to minus 4, then there is a positive x always. So if you multiply with minus 1 both the sides, remember minus x is less than or equals to minus 4. If you multiply with minus 1 both the sides, this becomes x, this becomes 4. Because of multiplying with minus 1 both sides, sign should be changed. Less than becomes greater than. So x is greater than or equal to 4. It is A. Next, the roots of the quadratic equation. X square is equal to 9. Then x is equals to square root of 9. That is plus or minus 3. So plus or minus 3 we have option A. And the mean proportion between 5 and 45. So mean proportion is square root of 5 into 45. That is square root of 225. So 225 square root is 15. So option A. Mean proportion is product of these two numbers. Right. And next one. If the polynomial f of x is divided by 5x plus 4, then remainder we know that let's make it as 0 and check. Then 5x is equals to minus 4, x is equals to minus 4 by 5. So f of minus 4 by 5 is the remainder, as the remainder property. Next. Yeah, first to 16 questions, so 1 mark each. The 20th term from the end. 20th term from the end. So just apply the formula. So what it is? L minus n minus 1 into d. Remember this is the formula to find out particular term from the end. L is the last number, that is 253. Minus n is the which term you have to find out? 20th term. So 20 minus 1. Common difference is same 8 minus 3. So 5. 5 is the common difference. So 253 minus and this 20 minus 1. So 19 into 5. 253 minus 95 is a 95. Subtract this 158. Right? Yeah, so option D 158. And next one. The roots of the quadratic equation 2x square minus 8x plus 7 is equal to 0. So just find out the discriminant b square minus 4ac. So b is the x coefficient, b square minus 4 into a into c. A is the x square coefficient, c is the constant. This value we need to find out. Okay, 64 minus 8 whole square minus 56. 4 to 8, 8 7 7. So it is 8. This is greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, then roots are real and distinct. Right? And 15th one, 2 5 9. Which type of matrix? So it's only single row. So it's a row matrix. There's only single column, it's a column matrix. Okay, we should know the type of matrices. And next one, when x cube minus x square plus x minus 1 is divided by x minus 1. If it's divided by x minus 1, x is equal to 1, you substitute in the question in this. So 1 cube minus 1 square plus 1 minus 1. So 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 minus 2 is 0. Just cancel. So 0 it is. So these are the 16 questions. Now let us do the section B. In section B, it is 12 marks, 6 questions, carries 2 each. 17th one, Kavita deposits 3,000 per month in a recurring deposit account for 2 years at 4% per annum. The interest she will receive at the time of maturity. So we need to find out the interest. Then that formula is interest is equals to P into n plus 1 by 2 again into 1 by 12 into r by 100. In this formula, we'll substitute because you need to find out the interest directly. And P is the monthly deposit, that is a 3,000 into n is the number of months, 2 years, no? So 12 into 2, so 24 months into n plus 1, so 25 divided by 2 into 1 by 12. Rate of interest is 4 is given, 4 by 100. Just substitute and simplify. It's easy. Make it calculation simple. 100 ones are 130 it is. Okay, again 12 ones are 12 twos are 24. Again 2 ones are 2 2. All the numerators are cancelled. And 30 into 2 into 25 into 2. So 30 into 2 into 25 is 50. 50 into 2 is 100. So total 3000. Yes. So 3000 is the interest. So it's option B. Yes. And next one, x plus 1 is a factor of. So 1 we can assume like 1 cube. We have the formula a cube plus b cube and a cube minus b cube. Okay, a cube plus b cube. So x cube plus 1 cube is equals to x plus 1 into x square minus x into 1, x plus 1 square. So this is x cube plus 1 cube formula. So in x cube plus 1, x plus 1 into this. So x plus 1 is a factor. So it is. So remember a cube plus b cube and a cube minus b cube formulas. Based on that we can find out the particular factor directly. Okay. So a cube plus b cube is a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. Similarly a cube minus b cube formula. So just write here if you note down, or other questions you can apply. A cube plus b cube. So a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. That means a plus b is the factor of a cube plus b cube. Again a square minus ab plus b square also factor of this. And a cube minus b cube is starts with a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square here. So minus no, it will be plus. So these two are the factors for this given. Same condition you can apply. Right. Next one. Here is a shopkeeper bought an article with market price is 12,000 from the wholesaler at a discount of 5%. Right? The shopkeeper sells the article to the customer on the market price printed on it. The rate of GST is 18%, then GST paid by the wholesaler. So GST paid by the wholesaler means for how much amount this wholesaler sold. We need to find out. Okay, so here is from 12,000. Market price is 12,000. Wholesaler from the wholesaler. So shopkeeper bought with market price of 12,000 from the wholesaler at discount of 5%. So first for how much price he purchased. So cost price we'll find out. So from 12,000 minus 5% discount. No? So 5% of 12,000. Yes. So this we'll find out. So shopkeeper bought with market price. Market price is this from the wholesaler. That means wholesaler sold. This is the cost price of the shopkeeper. Is nothing but wholesaler's selling price. So this only nothing but wholesaler's selling price. Okay. On this only we need to find out the tax. because as per the question, GST paid by the wholesaler is the question. So wholesaler selling price, how much we are selling, on that only we need to pay the tax also. So 12,000 minus 5%. So 5 by 100 into 12,000. So 12,000 minus, we cancel this, 120 into 5. So 600. So 12,000 minus 600. So 11,400. So this is nothing but wholesaler's cost price. Wholesaler's selling price. This is only wholesaler selling price. On this we need to find out the tax. So 11,400. So now GST is 18% of this 11,400. So that's the main thing. Because as per the question, GST paid by the wholesaler. Wholesaler's GST is paid by. So wholesaler how much is selling? So he's selling with discount 5%. So that is 11,400. So on this you can calculate. So 18 by 100 into 11,400. Cancel. 18 into 114. Yeah, 18 into 114 is 2052. So 2052 is the GST paid by the wholesaler. Yes, so it's option A. So that's why you read the question clearly. The GST paid by the wholesaler or GST paid by the shopkeeper, or GST paid by the customer. As per that, we have to find out how much we are selling. On that only you have to pay. Right? And next one, the solution set minus 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 4. X belongs to whole numbers. So between minus 4 and 4, only whole numbers. Yeah, between minus 4 and 4, whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Direct answer, no need of calculation. And next one, if x is to y is to z is 9 is to 12 is to 10, then x is to y. X is to y is 9 is to 12. So 9 is to 12 write in simplest form. 9 is to 12 is a 3 table. So 3 3 is a 3 4. So 3 is to 4. Direct. So 3 is to 4 is this. Next matrix multiplication here. A, B, C. A is equal A into B plus C. First we need to add the matrix B and C, then multiply with A. Okay. First if you add with the, that means addition of this matrix A. Let me take this side. A is 0 minus 1, 2, 5. And next B plus C. So matrix B and C we need to add. These both we should add. So 1 plus 1. So it is the 2 that I am writing. 3 plus 0. 3. 6 minus 3. 3 and 4 minus 2 is 2. Next we need to multiply this. First row, first column. Matrix multiplication. First row, first column. 0 into 2 is 0. Minus 1 into 3 is minus 3. First row, first column. First row, second column. 0 into 3 is 0. Minus 1 into 2 is minus 2. Again now second row with the first column. 2 into 2. 4 plus 5 into 3. 15. So total 19. Again second row, second column. 2 3 is 6 plus 5 into 2 is 10. So 16. Minus 3 minus 2, 19, 16. So it's option A. Okay. These are the 6 questions, 2 marks for each. Section C will do now. Now in the section C, it is the 12 marks, 3 questions, every question carries 4. They have the sub 4 questions. This is the combination now. First one, for the quadratic equation, x square plus 2 root x minus 8 is equal to 0. So we need to find out the discriminant and square root of d. Then whatever the roots. Just we can do a discriminant value first. Actually the d is equals to b square minus 4ac, right? So in this x coefficient is the b, 2 root 2. So 2 root 2 whole square minus 4 into a is the x square coefficient, a is 1 and c is minus 8. So 4 into 1 into minus 8. 2 root 2 whole square. So 2 square is 4, 4 2 is 8 it is, because root 2 is 2. Minus 2 minus plus, again 8 into 4. So 32, it is a 40. So this is obviously greater than 0. We got. So d is equals to positive value. It's 40, no? It's a positive. And square root of d. D is 40, means square root of d is root 40. Square root of discriminant is square root of 40. Options are not there, so simplify this. This you can write 4 into 10. Root 4 is 2. So 2 root 10. 2 into root 10. So option B. Right. Again the roots are. So what type of roots it is? So if the discriminant is greater than 0. If discriminant is greater than 0. So here is a d value 0 we got. So rational unequal. So we got irrational number here. Because 2 root 10 no irrational and unequal. So B it is. Real and equal, the discriminant is equal to 0. Imaginary means less than 0. Okay, we know that properties. For imaginary roots, the quadratic equation is discriminant must be less than 0. So straight question. Okay. And next one about the progressions. The sum of n terms of an AP is 3n square minus n. So sum of n terms, Sn is given. Sn is 3n square minus n. The first term of the AP. The first term is nothing but just S1. S1 is equals to AN. Both are same. So AN is nothing but sum of the first term. That is only first term itself. So A1. In the place of N, 1 you can substitute 3 into 1 square. So 3 minus 1, that is 2. So first term is 2. Yes. And common difference of the AP. If you want the common difference, we must know first and second term also. Then first we will find out the sum of the two terms, first and second term together, that is S2. So 3 into 2 square minus 2. 2 square is 4. 4 is a 12 minus 2, 10. So first term plus second term together is 10. But first one already 2 it is. Then if you want to add second term, sum of the two terms minus first one. So 8. That is second term is 8. First term is 2. First and second is nothing but 10. Okay, S2 is sum of the first two terms. So first one is 2 and second one is 8. So common difference is 8 minus 2, 6. So common difference is D. Option D here. Right? And which term of the AP is 50? Which term of the AP is 50? So AN is equals to 50. That means 50 is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. A we got 2. Plus N minus 1 into D. D we got 6. So continuation problems. To take left, 50 minus 2, 48 is equals to N minus 1 into 6. So from this, N minus 1 is equal to 48 divided by 6. Just you can simplify. 48 divided by 6. Then N is equals to, okay, this is 8. Normal calculation. You can cancel with 2 table. 3 and 24, 3 and 8. N minus 1 is equal to 8, then N is equals to 9. So ninth term it is, right? And the nth term of the AP. So nth term means just AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D is a formula, right? So substitute here. A is equals to 2. So 2 plus same N minus 1, D is 6. You simplify this. 2 plus 6 into n. So 6n minus 6. So 6n, 2 minus 6 is minus 4. So 6n minus 4. So option A. Just to substitute the formula, then in that values, A value, D value, you can substitute it. Okay, this is about the progression. Next question is from similarity. Here you can observe. In the figure, D is parallel to BC. Both are parallel. AD is 2.4. So as per the data, AD 2.4, A to E 3.2, D is 2 centimeters and BC is 5 is the given. Then length of BD and length of CE. So let be D is X and C is Y. Okay, so whenever two triangles are similar, corresponding sides are in same ratio. So here is a ADE triangle. Let me take these two triangles separately. Let us take this. First one is ADE. This ADE triangle is similar to ABC. Entire this big triangle. So ADE is similar to ABC. because angle A is the common angle for both the triangles. Again, these two are the corresponding angles. Angle D is equal to B. So this D and B are same. Right? Again, angle E is equals to angle C, corresponding angles. When two lines are parallel, it is a transversal. So these two angles are same. So according to AA axiom or AAA property, these two triangles are similar. Whenever two triangles are similar, corresponding sides are in same ratio. So here is the given data. If you write AD is 2.4 is given and AE 3.2, AB is nothing but 2.4 plus X. Okay, 2.4 plus X will take, and AC is 3.2 plus Y, and D is given 2, BC is given 5. Okay, so corresponding sides are in same ratio property, that is AD by AB is equals to AE by AC. Okay, AE by AC, again DE by BC. Just substitute these values, you'll find out directly. So length of the BD we should find out, and length of CE. That means X and Y you ought to find out as per the data. Just substitute. So AD is 2.4 by AB is 2.4 plus X I took, and AE 3.2 by and 3.2 plus Y is equals to DE by BC. So 2 by 5. First and last you take, and second and last you take, you'll get X and Y values. Okay, let me calculate here first. Okay, first 2. Okay, first and last, these two will take. So 2.4 by 2.4 plus X is equals to 2 by 5. Do cross multiplication. 2.4 into 5. Just to do cross multiplication. 2.4 into 5 is equals to 2 into 2.4 plus X. 2.4 into 5. So it's a 12. 12.0. No, it's 12. And this is a 4.8 plus 2x. And from this, 2x is equals to 12 minus 4.8. 12 minus 4.8 is 7.2. 2x is 7.2, then x is equal to 3.6. So what I took x value here? BD. So BD is 3.6. Right? Same way, next length of CE. So it's y. So letter y we have to find out. So what we'll do for second and third, these two will take, right? Then do cross multiplication directly. 3.2 into 5 is equals to 2 into 3.2 plus y. 3.2 into 5. So it is 16 is equals to 6.4 plus 2y multiply. Then 2y is equal to 16 minus 6.4. It is a 9.6, 2y. Then y is equal to 9.6 divided by 2. Then y is 4.8. So 4.8 it is. Yeah, option A. Right, length of C. The next ABC similar to. Okay, ABC similar to ADE. We got no ABC triangle similar to ADE. Same, option E. These two triangles in third question above are similar according to angle axiom AA, because sides are not given. These two angles are same common angle, and D is exactly equal to B, angle E exactly equal to C, because corresponding angles. So AA similarity. Whenever two angles are similar, obviously third angle is also similar, because sum of the three angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Okay, so these are the basic questions from this paper 5. So these 5 papers and specimen paper also I uploaded already, and chapter wise you need to prepare. So not only the model papers, chapter wise all the questions, because similarity only around more than 100 questions. I'm showing some links in description below. You click on that and find the PDF files and just learn from them.